The wedding of my best friend, Melissa, was on the horizon, and she had sent out 100 invitations with high hopes of a grand celebration. However, as the days passed, it became painfully clear that not a single person was planning to attend her special day. It was as if the invitations had disappeared into oblivion, and Melissa's excitement turned into despair. Initially, we considered that maybe the invitations had gone missing in the mail, or that there had been some issue with the stamps she used. Melissa decided to reach out to her invitees via text message, politely reminding them about the upcoming wedding. To her bewilderment, her messages were met with resounding silence. No one responded. Just 2 weeks before the wedding, Melissa shared devastating news with me. Her fiancé, Seth, had gone missing. I had never met Seth, as my friendship with Melissa had only blossomed a few months earlier when her car broke down in front of my house. I offered her my porch as a place to wait for the tow truck, and from that day forward, we became inseparable friends. Despite not having met Seth in person, I felt like I knew him intimately because Melissa spoke of him so fondly. I eagerly anticipated their wedding day, perhaps even more than Melissa herself. Her happiness was my top priority, and it was evident that wedding planning was taking a toll on her even before Seth's mysterious disappearance. Melissa filed a police report, though she didn't hold much hope for a positive outcome, considering Seth was an adult male. She mentioned consulting a private detective who was looking into the matter. A week before the wedding, Melissa arrived at my house in the middle of the night, a look of urgency in her eyes. She claimed to know Seth's whereabouts, but insisted that we needed to act swiftly. Without hesitation, we sped away from town, embarking on a journey with an unknown destination. I repeatedly asked Melissa to explain, but she remained tight-lipped until we reached our destination. For hours, we drove without pause, commencing before sunrise and continuing well past sunset. Despite my limited sense of direction, it was clear we were driving in circles. We crossed state lines and, hours later, crossed back into the same state. The familiarity of a rest stop from earlier in the day, marked by a red car, confirmed my suspicion. Desperation overcame me, and I turned to Melissa, demanding answers. "What's happening?" I inquired, but she offered no response. The car accelerated at an alarming rate, weaving dangerously among other vehicles, and enraged drivers honked and shouted at us. The car shook violently, and Melissa appeared to be lost in a trance. Fear gripped me, and I mentally prepared for the worst.